Hey, everybody. How are you doing today? Well, I hope. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is LaShawn Adesimi Lolu. I'm the co founder of Rise Business Solutions, where we help tax entrepreneurs to build, scale, and sell profitable tax businesses. Today, I'm coming with a very important topic, y'all. Chill out, sis. It's not that serious. Let's talk about stress, guys. Now, if you're going to be catching me either live or via the replay, be sure to type in replay viewer in the comments. Be sure to comment and engage so that we can keep this fun. I think that today's topic is something that affects a lot of us. If you're an entrepreneur, you feel it. If you're a mom, you feel it. If you're a wife, you feel it. If you're just a human being living in America, you feel it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about stress. Stress is something that affects like all of us, right? If we're working a 9 to 5, we can experience stress at the job. When we come home, the kids stress us out. Our partners stress us out. Bills stress us out. Exercise or lack of exercise stresses us out. There's so many things that is stressing us out on a consistent basis. And all this stress is not healthy for us, right? It's affecting our mental well-being. And I'm seeing this a lot in some of my circles and tax professionals that I work with. The number one complaint is often, I'm experiencing too much stress and I don't know what to do about it, especially during the tax season. Now, if you can identify with this, if you are somebody who has at some point experienced a lot of stress to maybe where it even feels overwhelming, I would just ask that you comment right now and just share. Be open and transparent. If this is something that affects you, let us know. This is definitely something that affected me. As a tax professional, I experienced a lot of stress, especially during the tax season, right? There's so many clients, so many things to do. In addition to that, I still have life at home, right? I still have small kids that I'm caring for. I still have a partner. I still have a house that has to be run. It's just so many things going on. And so I had to start implementing some things in order to fill my own cup first, right? It's important that we fill our own cup so that we can actually have something left to pour out for other people, right? It's called self-love. So today I want to share with you guys just a few things that I do to manage my stress, all right? So the first thing that I do is meditate. Now, I don't know, do any of you guys meditate? Is that something that you do? Meditation for a long time was a very foreign concept to me. I would hear people say meditate, and I would be like, what is that? And finally, I would say about maybe 4 years ago, I was at a conference for tax professionals. And one of the strategies that they gave us was to meditate more. And so they told us, how to meditate. You want to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just let go. And it sounds, so let go. But when you really try to do it at first, it's so difficult, right? You try to turn it off and meditate, and then a million things pop into your mind, what you can be doing, like, did I leave the coffee pot on? Did I hear my baby crying? Oh, I really should have did that. It's so many things that come up that we think that we should be doing. So meditation is something that was really hard for me at first, and it's really hard for a lot of people. But I kept doing it because I don't give up. And I'm telling you, this one thing has been like a complete life changer for me. So now I'm actually in this Sacred Sister Circle with a group of sisters, and we actually get up every morning between 4 to 6. For me, it's 5 a.m. And one of the first things that I do is meditate. And I do that for 30 minutes every morning. And just doing that alone has just completely shifted my life. Because, I start my day off pouring into myself first. I have that time to clear my mind. And then my day unravels like a little bit differently. I also do some other things like visualizations and affirmations. all of which that I've shared with you guys before. But that meditation, guys, I'm telling you, if you're ever in a situation where you just feel overwhelmed, maybe stress and anxiety is building up, I encourage you, even if it's just 5 minutes, take some time, go off to yourself in a quiet place, your car, a room, whatever. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just let go. All right? So that is my first tip. If you guys meditate, let me know in the comments. If you don't and you're going to try it, let me know, because I would love to see how you guys get along. If you want some tips and tricks on what to do, put it in the comment. I will reply back and let you know what works for me. All right? So number 1 is meditation. The second thing that I do is journaling. Okay. So transparent moment. Journaling is something that I started doing about 6 years ago when I lost my cousin. So I shared with you guys before, the death of my cousin was that thing that really shook me, right? It got me to step outside my comfort zone. It's what inspired me to start a business, to begin traveling. It was just that fear that if death could happen to my cousin, who was the same age as me, it could happen to me too. And I didn't want to leave this world unfulfilled. And so I started journaling. So I would journal and actually write letters to him. And even though he could not read the letters, it was healing to me, because I got that off of my chest. I was able to release those emotions. So journaling is something that you can do for any instance. So let's say a lot of us are holding traumas from childhood, or whatever situations that we've encountered. A lot of us are holding traumas. So you can write a letter to somebody who may have mistreated you, or if you were the person that mistreated somebody else, write a letter to that person and ask for forgiveness or forgive, right? That's releasing the poison from yourself. So, there's a saying that if you hate somebody or if you're mad at somebody, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Nah, sis, chill out. We need to heal ourselves. So I want you, if this is something that's happened to you, I want you to just journal. Write a letter to that person that might have mistreated you, or if you mistreated somebody else, write a letter to that person and just let it go. It doesn't matter if they never ever read it. The healing is for you. You're going to feel so much better after it. If you're overwhelmed, due to family situations, write a letter and get it all out. If you wish your life could be different, start writing fiction. Put yourself as that character. Let's say he said, oh man, I want to have a mansion, or not even a mansion. Let's say I don't want to go to a 9 to 5 anymore. I just want to wake up in my pajamas and, do what I want to when I want to. Just write it out. Write out exactly how you want your life to be. That journaling, you're going to start getting in the mindset of that. You're going to start, feeling how you would feel if that was you, right? So really get creative and get into it, y'all. Journaling has changed my life, all right? Seriously. I can show you guys journals of things that I wrote since that 6 years ago that have came true, as far as even getting married, as far as owning a business, traveling the world, having children, having a nonprofit, being a realtor, writing a book. Every single thing that has come into my life now, I'd already written it down multiple times, and I felt those feelings. So journaling is a really, really good tool to manage stress and also to manifest things, right? Manifest as far as bring it into reality, right? Everybody says, magic, black girl magic, but it's any girl magic, any boy magic, just magic. We're just magical creatures, right? And nobody questions the magic when it's something like, what about mothers? Like, we have actually brought a child into this world, right? That child was just an idea. It was spirit first, and then we portaled that child through us, right? That's magical. You are magical. And so use that magic to manifest other things as well. And so journaling is a great way to start. All right, so that is number 2. journaling. Number 3. Now, this is something that I just really like doing, and it's called grounding. Does anybody know what grounding is? If you do, let me know in the comments right now. If you don't, it's okay, because I'm about to tell you. Grounded is basically just putting your bare foot on the earth, right? It sounds so foreign, but this is what our ancestors did. Think back to our ancestors that were actually farming the land. They had their bare foot on the earth, their back was getting the sun, and they were a lot more healthier and thriving than we are now. Now, I know like we're living longer than they did, but they didn't have all these diseases that we have now, right? They weren't so lazy, and we were kind of programmed to be this way. But if you go out and put your bare foot on the earth, that releases a lot of stress. Even just walking in nature for 15 minutes is going to lower your stress levels, okay? And it's a funny story, y'all. Some people, they just don't get this. Like, I forget who we were visiting, but I train my children too. Like, when we go outside in the backyard, they don't put on shoes because I want them to touch their bare foot to the earth. And I think we were at my sister's house, and her friend had came over, and my kids were outside playing. And she said, "Oh no, come and put on those shoes. You know, you guys are too country. What are you doing? You got to put on your shoes." And they were just looking at her like, "What do you mean put on shoes? Why are we putting on shoes? We're just playing outside." And so that is just, it was just funny to me, because to a lot of people, it's like, you running around with no shoes on? Are you crazy? But that is how we actually train our children, is to put your bare foot on earth. And I'm going to challenge you, if that's not something that you regularly do and you're ever feeling stressed, just go outside, put your bare foot on the ground for about 10 minutes and just sit there. And if you really want to lower your stress, close your eyes, do some deep breathing, and meditate too. Now, the reason I'm sharing this to you guys is because, again, stress is a silent killer. Stress is something that affects everybody: entrepreneurs, mothers, fathers, young, the old, everybody. And so I just wanted to share these tips to show you how you can just alleviate some of that stress, because it does not have to be this serious, especially for my tax professionals. During the tax season is highly stressful. It's a time of the year that even me personally, I put on weight because I don't get to cook as often. So I'm eating fast food, or I'm eating out at restaurants. I'm not consistent with working out. And to be honest, like, I feel like sometimes I'm neglecting my family responsibilities because I'm so focused on work. And so by using these 3 strategies that I've shared with you guys, meditation, journaling, and grounding, I've been able to bring back more balance for myself, not only during the tax season, but year round. That's how I can manage being an entrepreneur, working with my husband, homeschooling my children, and still like showing up with a smile on my face. So I really hope that these helped you. Again, if you are a replay viewer, type replay viewer in the comments. Let me know where you're from so we can keep the conversation going. If you are a tax professional and you are looking to level up, or maybe you've been watching these videos and you want to get involved in the tax industry because it's changed my life and it can definitely change your life too, I encourage you to book a consultation, or you can join our free Facebook community, the Virtual Tax Preparer Meetup, where we will welcome you with open arms and show you how to level up in your business. I just wanted to come and bring that value to you guys today. I will be live tomorrow with more tips, and I hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, peace and much, much love.